Alright, what's going on? This will be the second and final harvest of my mustard greens. And the reason behind that is the temperature is going to drop down to the lower 20s. And knowing it's going to drop that low, it's going to pretty much wipe out all of my mustard greens. So, let me go and get started. And the last frost actually made the mustard greens pretty tender, so it'd be easier to pick. Got a couple of bugs I need to clean off. And I think these have been growing for the last 74 days. So they gotten pretty big since the last harvest I did. And they're coming off really easy now. The worms did affect these, but not as much as it did the kale and the turnips, mainly the turnips and the collard greens. But these were pretty easy to grow. If you look through my channel, I actually have a mustard green harvest that has over 10,000 views so far and a good amount of likes. I'm surprised it got up that high, even though it was a short video of a mustard green harvest. I guess it just goes to show how many people love mustard greens. At first, I never liked mustard greens, but thanks to my late grandmother, she got me interested and intrigued into loving mustard greens. I think I picked too much of that plant, but oh well. Some of the small ones are just going to take a lot of time, so I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of these in the back because they're pretty big. Try not to make this video too long, but as you can see, the mustard greens turned out really good. And the way that I process them and wash them, I pretty much put them in some salt water for a couple of hours, and then I go through 2 more wash and rinse to make sure they're thoroughly washed and ready to be mixed in with the rest of the greens, like the turnips and the kale. But these turned out really good so far. Even though it's only 2 tubs, these actually turned out really good. And I have a feeling that these will probably mix really well with whatever greens I decide to mix it with. Got a daddy long leg right there. Go ahead and pick them off. Turn this around a little bit more. Go ahead and pick the rest of these big leaves. Oh. And I think I'm going to use some cutters for the rest of these. I just mainly want to get the big ones out the way, and more than likely family members will probably come over and pick the rest. So hopefully things will turn out well. But that's pretty much it for now. If you like what you see, leave a like. If you have questions, comments, leave it in the comment section. Happy gardening.